Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. Hello, my name is Muhammad Nazrul Fikri bin Ali as the group leader and my matric ID is 180522.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Fikri bin Ali with matric number 180800.
Hi, my name is Nur Fadila binti Supanat. Matric number 177816.
Hi, my name is Nur Atika binti Mat Daud. My matrix number is 176513.
Okay, my name is Nurul Farahim binti Muhammad Idris. My matric number 177461.
So everyone, we had know that our task 2, right? Is it it is about the natural disaster, right? So our main focus is to know the effect of the natural disaster that occur in worldwide. So Atika, can you describe a little bit about the natural disaster?
Okay, what I know about natural disasters in the world, one of them is tsunami, hurricane,
Volcano.
typhoon, volcanoes, earthquake, flooding, and other than that.
Oh, okay.
As I know that natural disaster is caused by a nature,
Hmm.
we cannot do anything. We cannot prevent it because of nature causes that will lead to natural disaster. We just can be being aware of this, so it can enable us to be prepared when the natural disaster arrive.
Okay.
Because it is merely impossible to
Control.
control natural disaster. So I forgot.
Is
So
it-
how about you, Nasfi? Any opinions about natural disaster? What's the effect? What's the damage?
Okay. First of all, in my thought is that natural disaster, as we can see in Japan, in in Kobe 1997, there is a earthquake which caused 5,000 people dead and caused the economy in the Japan about 100 billion loss. Therefore, due the natural disaster, it caused the economy in Japan to turn down, which is it make the GDP for the Japan tremendously falling down about 2.5%. So
That's during the tsunami time.
yeah, that's because of the earthquake
Oh, great.
that caused the earthquake in Kobe in 1997. And also in the recently in 2011 March 11 in Japan also, uh, at the Honshu, which is the Fukushima, the nuclear plant, due to the earthquake on the March 11 2011, it caused the nuclear plant to crack, which caused the radiations, and eventually it contaminate all the plant, all the dairy, and also the water. Therefore, the government of Japan lost a lot of money. If I'm not mistaken, about 200 billion, also $200 billion, 200 billion yen. And yes, the natural disaster caused major effect in Japan in terms of economy.
The same goes to Malaysia, like last year, 2014, where great flooding happens at area where uh, they have a low lands of in terms of aid, like Terengganu, Kelantan, and Pahang. And this has been greatly damaged the financial status of our country and also the the facilities in that area. But if we see in the other terms, this natural disaster has caused some other good things that will bring brought forward uh, to this thing, where we can see that a lot of agencies working
Okay.
together,
NGO agency,
NGO agency,
agency.
To help them.
to help them, handing a hand and everything. So this is greatly shows that the moral value that we can see from this natural disaster, we need to be think in a positive way, where we should
Okay.
find the good things that we can find in every aspect we do. Don't you
Alright.
think?
Okay. I think I want to add up what your opinion just now.
Okay.
For example, from natural disaster, the effects is food scarcity. So from your point just now, NGOs can help them, brought to them about foods, medicine, because after the natural disaster, of course, people feel hungry, all the crops and the foods are lost or damaged, all that.
Okay.
So it should be any people or individuals or organization, association to help them. I think it's good.
I
Yeah.
get your point about the NGO help people by giving of food or something else. Other effect of this natural disaster that it can affect our emotional. For example, young children will have a traumatic
Yeah.
because of that natural
Okay.
disaster, because they will confront that the distraction or loss of their friends and loved
family.
Yeah.
ones by confront it by themselves.
Okay. So how about you, Farahin?
You
Okay.
seem to have you want to talk
You
about.
seem you want to talk.
Okay, I think the effect of natural disaster is health risks. For example, tsunami often cause severe flooding, which can result in the separate of waterborne.
Water?
Waterborne.
What is the waterborne?
Waterborne mean uh, waterborne.
I think the disease come from, for example, flooding.
Okay.
Okay, from the flooding, water, right?
Yeah.
So the bacteria will spread to
Bacteria,
people.
bacteria.
For
Okay.
example, the people want to bath, want to cook
Right.
or drinks. It's not safe for them. I think.
Okay. You means that the waterborne will cause disease.
Yeah.
Will cause
Separated.
disease rapidly if
Yeah.
we go to bath, we use the water to drink. So
Yeah.
it easily to spread.
The
So
diseases.
therefore, we need to think the way.
The way to help them and to supply water for them.
Okay.
I think that public health need to play their role by giving a medicine,
So financial
Food
support,
supply.
food supply.
motivation if they lost their loved one.
As a result, healthy complications can be prevalent among survivors of natural disaster.
Survivors of
Also,
natural
natural
disaster.
disaster has caused has involved in giving an support in cause in has been a factor where uh, the environment where co-pollutions like air,
Okay.
like the flooding cause an air, water pollutions, the fish
Yes.
all have been greatly impacted, and
Right.
also like when earthquake and there's a lot of pollutions happens, and this have given a chance for a government to show themselves what are they made of, and to show their responsibilities, and all other people to collaborate together and to solve the problems together.
Yeah. I think for the government actually had done their best to overcome, but they cannot overcome the natural disaster fully because it is a natural disaster, right? So disaster like hurricane, like flood, like tornado, like volcano, and other than that, it eventually cause the government some headache. From seriously it will cause the government some headache because they need supply, they need funding, they need investment,
investments and everything.
all sort of that. So I think that government actually had done their best, but they cannot really overcome the natural disaster. So the effect of natural disaster also caused the government uh,
Yeah,
to
they
become
can
miserable.
they cannot overcome,
They cannot.
but they can cure it.
They
Yeah.
just okay. Atika, can you please?
I just want to add up. You mean I think the worst part is the country's economic will affect the most, right?
Yeah.
Because like you said just now, government have to think how to uh, overcome and I mean to stabilize uh, later
Yeah.
to develop the country again.
Yeah. That okay. Can I give some example?
You can give some
Okay, some
others
example.
people
Okay.
to say anything.
Okay.
Like Farahin, you have anything to say?
Farahin, you have any example you want to give?
You first.
Okay, me first. Okay. Just now I talk about Japan, right? Japan has had lost billions yen, but do you know how they overcome it?
No.
Through investment. They have their funding, they make borrowings and investment. By that, they manage to raise up their economy, and yet, but still, if the natural disaster in Japan will become more worse. Like in Japan, in Honshu, 7.1 Richter magnitude of earthquake. But if another earthquake is more bigger, I think there be uh, there be maybe steps for the government, for the Japan government uh, to think what they need to do. But still, even though Japan had many crises for the natural disaster, they still stand strong in aspect of their economy. Unlike others in Cambodia, in Myanmar. So
And I think from natural disaster can make people realize that this actually natural disaster actually the cause is come from us. We are the main factor why the natural disaster come, like flooding. We throw rubbish everywhere, and and especially flooding lah.
especially
Make
The
sure
flooding.
rubbish cannot flow.
the rubbish cannot flow in a correct way, like drain. How about you, Farid? You seem to have
Okay.
a point. What to say?
Actually, I believe that natural disaster which happen is a warning from us, from God.
Yeah.
Do you believe with me, Fadila?
Yeah, I really fit you. I get your point. Yeah, I
So
faham macam
it seems that we have a
We know that God created the earth, and we, as a human being, we should appreciate what we had.
how about
What we
atheist
had.
person?
Yeah.
How about atheist person?
About this person, I cannot comment,
Yeah.
but we
I
just
think we come into
Let's get back to the
discussion.
point where
Uh,
we discuss about.
okay. So, anyone to give some conclusion about our discussion today?
Okay, let me do the conclusions.
Okay, we give to Shukri to give the
So
conclusion.
natural disaster has been much more caused in the bad sector from the goods from the goods sector, where it caused a lot of damage in the terms of financials, economy, environment, structure, and everything.
Okay.
So it depends on us on how to overcome these situations and how we motivate ourselves and to choose the correct way and how we want to overcome these problems. And for us, we need to collaborate and operate, keep doing work together and helping each other, the one that have been greatly affected from this natural disaster. And in the end, we might come back stronger, and we can book something and bigger in prevent or cure these problems. And I think our discussions given a lot of opinions and ideas about what is the great effect from the natural disaster. And I think, is there anyone who wants to talk? No. Okay. As for that, I think that's all from our discussions, and see you in our next task. Thank you from us.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum.
Bye.